Hi everyone, my name is Mateus, and today we're going to talk about video games. A trial for The Last of Us Part 1 is now available to download for PlayStation Plus Premium members. Players can now play through the first 2 hours of the PS5 remake. The addition of The Last of Us Part 1 trial appears to have been designed to coincide with the recently broadcast first episode of the HBO TV adaptation of The Last of Us, of which episode 1 aired on Sunday night to general critical acclaim. The European Union, EU, is reportedly planning to submit a statement of objections to Microsoft regarding its acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Sources familiar with the matter told Reuters that Microsoft is likely to receive an EU antitrust warning regarding its $68.7 billion acquisition of the Call of Duty and World of Warcraft publisher, adding to the growing list of organizations raising concerns about the deal. The Statement of Objections charge sheet is expected to be sent in the coming weeks, though Microsoft has seemingly maintained that it's confident in the deal's success. We're continuing to work with the European Commission to address any marketplace concerns, it said. Our goal is to bring more games to more people, and this deal will further that goal. The deal has been scrutinized elsewhere as well, including by various U.S. senators, the City of New York, and the U.S. Justice Department, and finally headlined by the Federal Trade Commission suing to block the deal in December. The UK government's Competitions and Markets Authority was also forced to extend its investigation into the deal earlier this month due to its complexity and the lengthy responses provided by both Microsoft and Sony. The series producer of Silent Hill says he wants to see even more indie studios making Silent Hill games. In a new interview with IGN Japan, Motoi Okamoto was asked about October's Silent Hill reveal stream, in which a number of Silent Hill titles were announced, most of which are being handled by indie developers. There's only so much we can do ourselves, which means we need to work with lots of different indie creators if we want to make lots of different Silent Hills, Okamoto replied. That's why we made moves to work together with people around the world who want to make Silent Hill games and approached Bloober Team, as well as Annapurna Interactive and No Code. Okamoto went on to explain that the announced games didn't mark the end of Konami's plans for Silent Hill, and that he was now actively accepting pitches from other studios. Unfortunately, there are some projects that never actually got off the ground, he said. Still, I think the number of projects we have will only continue to grow. The fact we were reviving Silent Hill was a secret until now, so we couldn't exactly go out and yell, "Hey, everyone. Bring us your Silent Hill projects." We can do that now, so if creators from around the world who love Silent Hill bring us their pitches, I promise to look through every one of them. We're all ears. Later in the interview, Okamoto added, "I knew from the start of the project that just a single remake would not be enough for players to consider it a series revival. There were unfortunately some projects that never got started, but we've been talking with many creators and are still having lots of discussions about what to do going forward. I'm happy to see players reacting to Silent Hill F, which is a Japanese-style horror game, with even stronger interest than I'd expected. The future of Silent Hill will only continue. I think what's important about the series is that it's unique, highly artistic and original, and I'd like to continue focusing on that." Developer Game Science has announced that its Chinese folklore RPG Black Myth WuKong will be released during summer 2024 in a wild new trailer. The bizarre 2-minute short film shows a young rabbit trying to install the game on an out-of-date PC before it finally falls apart and they're forced to buy another. Upon finally installing the game, however, only a countdown clock appears and, years later, the aged rabbit finally gets to see Black Myth WuKong in action. No more specific release date was given outside of the summer 2024 window, but this at least confirms roughly when fans can get their hands on the highly anticipated RPG. Black Myth WuKong was first announced almost 3 years ago in February 2020 and Game Science has been quiet for a while, last releasing an update in August 2022. The game is based on the Chinese folklore established in the 16th century novel Journey to the West, retelling the classic legend of the Monkey King in Unreal Engine 5. Black Myth WuKong's original trailer was incredibly popular and attracted widespread attention to game science, but the developers promised they wouldn't let the hype get to their heads and would simply focus on making a good game. Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy, the definitive edition is on its way to the Epic Games Store, according to a leak. Reliable leaker Bill Kuhn, behind the regular PlayStation Plus leaks at D-Labs, has shared the Trilogy will be available on the store from January 19th. He also revealed that the game will be on sale with a 50% discount for the first week. Microsoft and Bethesda's sci-fi action role-playing game, Starfield, may have been delayed to the second half of 2023. During the latest episode of the Defining Duke podcast, YouTuber Mr. Matty Plays shared his insight regarding the release window for Bethesda's upcoming action RPG. According to Mr. Matty Plays, Starfield is getting delayed to the second half of 2023, though he added that it should still launch sometime this summer. Mr. Matty Plays said that his source is someone he trusts quite a bit, and they've been very accurate. According to him, nothing from this source has previously been wrong. He added that this information wasn't accompanied by concern regarding the state of Starfield. In fact, Mr. Matty Plays clarified that good things are being said about the game, and he believes that the delay is more a situation where the studio is taking the extra time to refine its vision and get everything in order before its launch. Microsoft is reportedly considering collaborating with Platinum Games to bring Scalebound back from the dead. During the latest episode of XboxEra Podcast, host Special_Nick stated that he's heard about Microsoft considering a Scalebound revival in collaboration with developer Platinum Games. Though, he cautioned that these are very early developments, implying that they may not materialize into an announcement anytime soon. Nick repeated that the Scalebound revival is a long way away, and that hasn't been told what form the game will take. He doesn't know if Platinum Games will try and salvage the unfinished project from many years ago or begin from scratch. He added that he received the information regarding a Scalebound revival via two different sources, lending it further credibility. Scalebound was an action role-playing game developed by Platinum Games from 2013 until its cancellation in 2017. It was originally slated to be released in 2017 for Xbox One and PC, but Microsoft ended up canceling the project altogether in January 2017. That's all the news for today, Tuesday, January 17, 2023. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The links to all the subjects discussed in this video are available in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.